beautiful people of Instagram. This is YouTube. Oh, Jesus Christ. I have my Instagram open, so I'm kind of confused right now. Hey guys, it's me, Amanda, and today I'm finally going to be doing a college Q&A. I know it's finally graduation season, so all these like newly graduated seniors are so excited to go into college, and you guys probably have a ton of questions. I know I personally did. I was the first one in my family to go to college, so I literally did not know anything about college. I didn't know what to expect. I went on Instagram and I asked you guys to ask me your guys' most curious questions about college, and I'm going to answer them. If you guys want to be featured in my next Q&A, be sure to follow me on Instagram. This is how I give you guys shout outs. I ask you guys to comment and I will basically go through and see what questions you guys want me to answer. Just info about me. I am a second-year nutrition major here at Cal Poly SLO, and that is in California. I absolutely love this school. I'm so thankful that I actually got to get accepted, and I'm so thankful of where I'm living, and I love all the roommates and all the friends that I've made. But yeah, that's basically a little bit about me, but without further ado, let's get into the questions. Okay, so there are over 150 comments on here, so if you do not get a shout out, I'm so sorry, but I will try to get you next time. Yeah. So Slash DeRoses asked, any advice for high school juniors who are visiting colleges this summer? What do you recommend we look for in deciding on a college to go to? I personally did not visit every single college that I applied to, but I feel like it's definitely important that you do. I feel like when you go to the campuses, you know immediately that you're gonna fit in and that place is for you. When you go to these colleges, just try to envision yourself there, look at the people around you, and like generally just ask yourself, can I go to this school? Can I fit in? Can I see myself going here and living here for 4 years? Kind of just like reflect on yourself and ask yourself all these questions, and then I'm pretty sure you'll know what college is best for you. Megan Taylor asks, what are the pros and cons of joining a sorority? My first year in college, I did not expect to join a sorority, so I didn't go through recruitment. If you are not from the US and don't know what that is, a sorority, a fraternity, it's basically like a group that gets together and you do events together, and generally Greek life does cost money, so it's like a group that you pay for. I don't really know how to explain it very well, but the pros, I think you get to meet a lot of people. There are a ton of connections, but honestly one of the biggest pros is just making friends. And I know it sounds kind of ridiculous to pay money to make friends, but I swear it's nothing like that. I genuinely meet people that I'm so glad I got to meet. Cons, I mean the only really con is that there's like weekly meetings that I go to, but it's like not a huge con, it really doesn't matter. And definitely the money. Sororities can be very expensive depending what college you go to. I think it's really worth it. I'd say go through it, and if you can see yourself in it, then definitely join, but if not, it's no big deal. Tiana Bravo asks, how are the parties? So the parties are pretty intense. Again, this definitely depends on what college you go to. Not all college parties are the same, and they're not all like college movies. Sadly, I know they can get very crazy, and I'm not like a huge party goer, but I have gone to a few college parties and they're very fun. I really do like going to them. I like to say just stick to your values, know what you like and what you want to do in life, and don't let anyone influence you to do things that you don't want to do. And also, don't think that you have to go to college parties just because you're in college. I know a lot of people that don't party and still have a great time. It really just depends on the person. 8 Donna Anod 8. Are you going to study abroad? Yes, I am actually going to study abroad, and I've been meaning to tell you guys. I'm leaving the country. I'm very excited. I'm going to be studying abroad in Madrid, Spain. I'm going to be leaving late August, so like the 28th, I believe, of August, and I'm not going to be back in the States until December 21st. I do plan on filming a ton of videos abroad. I plan on going to Madrid, Spain. I plan on going to Germany, Barcelona. I'm definitely going to be going to a lot of different countries. But yeah, I'm going to be studying abroad, and I'm very excited. Simply Osley asks, why did you choose SLO? What drew you to that school? So this is definitely a big question I get asked, because Cal Poly is a very good school, but of course there are a lot of other good schools, so it can be really hard to decide on what school to go to. What really drew me to Cal Poly is that it's so close to so many different things. There's hiking nearby. I can go camping easily with a ton of friends. The beaches here. Downtown is the cutest thing ever, and there's weekly farmers markets that I'm so obsessed with. The food here is amazing. There's a ton of vegan options. I could literally go on and on about Cal Poly, but it's honestly just a great school. The town is amazing. I love it so much. NixIck33511. Sorry, some of these Instagram names aren't even English. Anyways, she asks, are there any unfair professors? Yes, there are. It sounds really bad to say it, but I feel like there's some professors that just don't explain the material as well as they probably can. Some exams are handed to you and I swear it'll seem like you're being tested on things that were never even mentioned in class before. Some professors I feel like can be unfair, but that's life. Life isn't easy 100% of the time. So yes, there are unfair professors out there, but if you just study on your own, do your own thing, then you have a pretty good chance of passing your class regardless. Lily Mora asks, did you know your roommates before moving into the house with them, or did you randomly meet them when you guys moved in? My roommates and I were lucky enough to find a house. I have 5 other roommates, so there's 6 of us in a house. Each girl has their own bedroom, so it's really, really nice. But my roommates, I actually met them all last year. One of my roommates I lived with in the dorms. I got super close with her, so we really wanted to live together. And the 4 other girls I kind of met through her. We all really got along. We all like each other, so we all decided to live together, and this year it's been amazing. We're just all really good roommates. I love to do a roommate tag if you guys want to meet them. They're all so funny and fun in their own genuine way. So if you guys want to meet my roommates, let me know down below in the comments. I would love to film a video with them. We've been like wanting to plan it for so long. Maya Rain asked, what are the best ways to not become too stressed out about classes and assignments? I am a very, very stressed out person. The littlest things just stress me out, whether it's a midterm coming up, a quiz, or just homework that I forgot to do. It may sound a little extra, but there's this place here near my college, and I swear a full body massage for like 45 minutes to an hour is like $30, so it's not that bad, especially if you do it maybe like once every like 2 months or something, or like around midterm season or final season. It's really important to like take care of yourself, treating yourself and taking care of your body. I like to get full body massages when I really need them. Something I also do is try to spread out your like homework and assignments throughout the week pretty evenly, so I like to use Google Calendar. I put everything in my GCal and try to like organize my life in some way. Alana Scherer asked, how hard was it to adjust from seeing your family every day to not seeing them as much, and how do you cope with being homesick? I thought this was going to be such a struggle coming into college, but I swear I was having the time of my life that I kind of didn't get homesick, which may sound a little weird. I have a really, really good relationship with my parents. I have an older brother and I love him, and I have a little sister and she's the cutest thing and I love her so much. But you know, just coming to college and making so many new friends and making all these new experiences, I didn't get very homesick, but I did call my parents. Like I try to call them at least once every week, so we did keep up to date. If you think you're going to get homesick, don't be afraid of like going to a college that's not too far away from home. But honestly, I think you're gonna be having so much fun, it won't really bother you as much as you might think it will. My foot fell asleep. Break, 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 break. And my face is very red right now, so I'm sorry about that if my face looks a little off. It's very hot today, so I'm just trying to cope. Avant-garde asked, what do you use to keep yourself awake during all-nighters when cramming for an exam? I don't really manage my time that well, so I have pulled at least 5 all-nighters this year, and that's very, very unhealthy, you guys, just to get no sleep. When I pull an all-nighter, I have like a system that works so well. I can stay up until like 2 in the morning and then I can start to get a bit tired. I can get a little hungry too, so if it does happen, I'll make food. So I'll make a nice warm bowl of oatmeal, and then I'll add like peanut butter, bananas, some agave, some cranberries on there, and that will literally give me the energy that I need. If I'm still tired, that's when I make coffee. That'll keep me going for another 2 or 3 hours, and then before I know it, it's 5 a.m. When it hits morning, my body just like adjusts. So that's what I basically do. Make food, coffee if I need it, and then that's it. But definitely don't do an all-nighter if you don't have to, but I just don't manage my time well. So there you go. Pictures asked, how are AP classes compared to college classes? I took a lot of AP classes in high school. Thank God, because you want those credits coming in. Trust me, take AP classes if you can. I like always thought that they were like equal like in high school, but coming to college is definitely harder, which is so weird because you do have less class time, but there's just so much material. And personally, I think college is harder than AP classes. Lana Del Rachel asked, what for you is the most difficult part about having a roommate roommate or roommates, you have to remember that they have a different sleeping schedule than you do. So if you're an early riser, they could like be a total late riser. So you have to be sure that your alarm isn't affecting them if they're like still sleeping but you have to wake up at 8 a.m. I think that's a really hard thing, is the sleeping schedule, because you can't really change that. You know, like if someone has a sleeping schedule, it's like very hard to change. Also, fridge space, you are going to be having to like share the same fridge, but I think just sharing your space can be really difficult as well. Anastasia Q0987 asked, how do I make friends when I'm shy and awkward? Girl, I am so awkward too. Honestly, I can be a very awkward person, and I can be very shy as well. You will find other shy and awkward people just like you. I swear, I have made friends with so many people that are just so shy at first, and then when you get to meet them, they're just so open and they're so comfortable around you that they're not even shy like they were when they first met you, you know? It can be very easy to make friends because when you go to college, there are so many different people. Everyone's in the same boat as you. Everyone doesn't have friends like they did in high school. I swear it's so easy because everyone's in the same exact position as you. Alright you guys, and that was the video. I am so happy that you guys stuck through this. If you are still watching it right now, thank you. Please don't click out. Let me say goodbye first. Just wait, okay. Just wait. If you guys have any more questions that I did not answer, be sure to comment that down below. If you see a question in the comments that you're very curious about too, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if there's a comment out there with like a lot of likes, I will be sure to comment and try to answer your question. I do have a Twitter, an Instagram, Snapchat, that will all be down below as usual. Thank you guys again for watching this video. I love you guys a ton, and I will see you next time. Bye!